There's some suckers out
You
there.
think it's a sucker if a man take a woman back after
Hell
cheating?
yeah, he's a sucker.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
The lady that they whoa, wait a minute. Is this woman serious? Is this woman seriously asking why a man would be considered a sucker if he accepts a woman back who cheated on him? Now, I gotta ask you guys. Do you think that a man is a sucker for taking a woman back or taking his woman back? In fact, have you ever taken a woman back that cheated on you? Comment your thoughts under this video. Today, we are going to dive deep into this conversation. So let's get to it. First, let's finish this video clip, and then I have a bonus clip for you guys just to show what happens if or when you accept that woman back. So let's get into it. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Bertrand, and I am the coolest dude on the planet. Confidence and Clarity is the name of the channel. So here we go.
There's some suckers out
You
there.
think it's a sucker if a man take a woman back
Hell
after cheating?
yeah, he's a sucker.
What?
Yeah.
What? Why?
The lady that takes
Because the man.
And
Yeah.
do? And do?
So
What makes him a sucker? I
this
really
is a
want to hear
great
this.
conversation. So a man that comes from nothing.
I want to know, why does she even feel like that? Like, why does she even think that it's okay? Like, that's what I'm like, her energy. Why? Right? Like, where is that energy coming from? I mean, because you know what? Let's continue.
Who found a way to get himself out of that and do a little success in life. He gets with a girl. He makes her his queen. He treats her like his queen. He gives her everything. He hunts, goes out there, makes no excuses, no matter what the stress is, no matter what the case is. He come in the back to give her shit. She with her girls. She looking just as fly as her girls, this, that. You got to understand, when that woman violates that, the man don't know how to handle that. And he just loses it. Because he's like, yo, you violated that. I don't, because with no disrespect, if you're a provider.
Hold up, wait a minute. He used a lot of words here. Let me simplify this. What he's saying is, a man's life is 10 times harder than a woman's. For that man to be successful, he has to work his ass off. On top of that, the things that he has to do to deal with that woman. Again, if you've been watching this channel, or let's just say that you haven't been watching this channel, the hardest times to deal with a woman is every month on her cycle. If you have children where they're dealing with postpartum, oh my God. And then the third thing would be menopause. So having to deal with all of those things, plus the everyday things of trying to figure out, oh, what do you want to eat today? No, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. And this is one conversation. You just went through 5 different things. And let's just say you be smart and say, you know what, I'm going to just make this food and she going to eat it, or she not going to eat it. She'll not eat it. You'll be irritated. So to go through all of that, plus paying the bills, taking care of her, making sure she's good, to the best of your abilities, right? Because of course, being human, right? Being human, there's only so much you could do. But dealing with all of that, and then the woman cheating on you, oh yeah, he don't know how to handle that. And most women want a man that's what? Emotionally available. Now, what happens when he's emotionally available and she cheated on him? Let's continue.
You're a guy that did, especially when you come from nothing. I'm not talking about a trust fund baby. I'm talking about a person who came up from nothing and said, all right, I'm going to share this world with this woman and give her everything equal, whatever we do. And then she violates. It's a whole nother way of forgiving this and this and that.
Now, let's get into the second clip so you can see how some of these things actually happen, because some men take the women back and some men don't. But there's a reason why men don't take the woman back. So let's get into this clip and then we're going to have this conversation. Here we go.
Hell no! So you cannot blame me for the actions that I've done. Okay. You can't fucking blame me because I am doing everything that I can to survive, because I wasn't given good cards like fucking you in life, okay? I have to work hard. I have to make it. So I have tried so hard to make it where I have now, okay?
Wait, so Lexi, so that gives you the right to talk to other guys? You can't be in a committed relationship?
Bitch!
What do you mean you can't be in a
Get out. Get the out. Are you kidding me? She's cheated on him and she called him a beefer. Man, let's continue.
Committed relationship.
I didn't say that.
You just told
I
me
didn't
that.
say that. You're taking it wrong.
Okay, so
you cannot expect me to be fully dedicated to you after only 3 months, and I don't even know who you are.
What? 3 months, 90 days. First of all, she's supposed to be dedicated the first day that they say, hey, we're in a committed relationship. Day 1, not day 90 or past day 90. In fact, the better question is, when should she ever be dedicated? Should she? Let's continue. Again, this is why men don't want to be in relationships. And this is why men are looked at as suckers for going back. Do you hear how she's speaking to him? If you don't, let's continue.
and that's an excuse to talk to other guys and cheat?
Yes! You know what? Arguing and telling you everything is pointless. Stop talking to me.
So
It's pointless.
So you-
because you
What? Are you serious? A woman telling me to stop talking to her when I just confronted her about cheating? Oh my gosh, get out. And I mean right now. In fact, I'm pulling over to the side. Get out. Are you serious? Now, I get it. This man was feeling however he was feeling, but this woman told him everything he needed to know. Now, I'm going to say this. She should be dedicated to him from day one, because what was the point of the commitment? But this is why I keep saying women in today's time, the 2020s, the 2025s, they have too much access.
Hello? Yeah, baby, I'm on the way. No, I'm waiting for my husband to fall asleep, but he's been on my ass. I know, babe, I want to see you too, but it's just hard right now. I needed him to fall asleep. No, of course I want to be with you. I'm just with him because of the kids. Because they're like 3 and 5. They need their dad around. Yeah, of course I'm not happy. I haven't been happy for like years.
So when we hear a woman talk about emotionally leaving the relationship or not being happy, we kind of see things like this follow that. In fact, every woman that almost every single woman that I've talked to that I had the potential of possibly dating who told me that she emotionally left a relationship, this is what I imagined. Because when a woman emotionally leaves a relationship, the biggest thing is the sex usually stops, right? And let's just say it doesn't, right? Let's just say the sex doesn't stop. You know that eventually the relationship is coming to an end. It's just a matter of when you caught her or when you catch her. Now, what I mean by that is this: the competition never stops, meaning that if you put your relationship on social media, people are coming to destroy it. Okay. The next thing is, this woman clearly could not turn down the men of her past, which means, yeah, you won, but why did you win? What was the reason you won? Was it because of the money? Now, you're going to feel some type of way, but really quick, let's summarize, because as you can see in this video, he has a post or he put a message in here saying that there's more in the description. So I did the hard part for you guys because it was about a paragraph that would have taken anybody, a long time to read. So I'll summarize that long post that he made to go with this video. I trusted a woman. I'm a good guy and I've been cheated on by every girl that I've been in a relationship with. Now I'm damaged, hurt, and scarred. And she knew that I had already been damaged, but now she's making it worse because she's the next woman to do the same thing. That's what that long post was about. Now, the video was bad enough, but the actual description, what he put in the description, it really made me ask more questions like, Why does every girl cheat on you? Right? And why are you not numb to it at this point? I mean, if every single woman you've been with has cheated on you, at some point in time, you got to look at yourself and start to really blame yourself. I would tell you to start with meditation. In fact, I'm definitely going to get my meditation course started because this would be a great help. Now, I'll talk about meditation later, but right now, this video is about being a sucker for a woman. Now, why would a man be considered a sucker for taking his woman back or his ex back? I got a few reasons. Number one, if she did it once, she'll do it again. In fact, if she did it once, that only means you caught her once. That doesn't mean she did it once. Next, you may never trust this woman ever again. So when you hear women talk about being insecure, what it really means or what she's really saying is you don't trust me. And in this case, but let's just say in most cases, especially in 2025, 2026, what reasons do you actually have to trust a woman? She's going to have to prove to you on a daily basis that she's not cheating. Meaning you may have to check her DMs. You may have to check her WhatsApp. You may have to check her text messages. You may even have to look for those hidden apps to see if there's anybody that she's hiding, right? Especially in the contact list, named something completely different, which if you have to do that level of investigating, you probably don't want to be in that situation in the first place because you will be looking for revenge. Or maybe I'm just speaking for myself. The worst part about a woman cheating is if she ends up pregnant, right? Because now, how are you going to deal with that as a man? For most men, terribly. Most men will deal with that terribly because he's not going to know if that child is his or not. And there are some men who are in situations where they think they're the father and they're actually not. And that has the power to break or destroy a man. Now, let's talk about why a man would take a woman back. Well, some of the top reasons why a man would take a woman back is because of all of the things he invested in her, his time, his energy, his effort, his mental capacity, trying to cater to her and her needs, dealing with her, and putting his money where his mouth is. No matter how much money he has, no matter if he's in the top 10%, the top 1%, or whether he doesn't have any money at all, some type of money will be invested if he's in a relationship with that woman, unless she's actually paying for everything. The biggest reason why a man would actually take a woman back is because he thought that she was his. Right? He thought that this woman was special and that there was no other woman who was as special as this woman, meaning he put his heart and his soul and his money into this woman, right? Now, what most men figure out, especially the experienced men like myself, is every single woman is a headache. Every single woman is a headache. The question always turns into, can you deal with that headache? Do you want to deal with that headache? In fact, let me be completely honest with you guys. Some of us as men, we look at a woman and we see the woman that we want, and we really think that we want that woman, and we're willing to deal with that headache. But when that woman violates you in this way, I don't know how you stick around for that. I just don't know. Now, let me go ahead and get into the biggest question of this video. Have I ever, or would I, take a woman back? I would tell you no, because I won't look at that woman the same. I won't trust her, right? Every time she gets to smiling or flirting with another guy, anytime she really starts to post something, or, anytime she does something, I'm going to be thinking, oh, okay, she's looking for attention again. Oh, okay, she's looking for that. She's searching for that validation again. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I can catch her this time, right? Meaning you're not going to trust her, which I guess we would be able to say I'm insecure at that point. But at that point, do I really have reasons to be secure? Meaning, do I have reasons to trust her or do I have reasons not to trust her? I would tell you guys, I don't have any reasons to trust her. And the only thing that will happen with me is eventually I'll probably get petty and cheat on her my damn self. Right now, some people would say, well, you know what? Actually, you know what? My best friend told me, he was like, you know what? Yeah, I would take a woman back because I probably done worse. And I was like, okay, well, you better than me. Cause I wouldn't be able to do so. I just wouldn't. But fellas, just like this man put this long post that I summarized for you guys in this video, what I want you guys to start to do is work on your mind, your body, and your finances. Yes, it is that time to level up and stay leveled up. Yes, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to get tripped up, but you cannot give up. Not as a man. As a man, you cannot give up. As a man, you got to keep pushing forward, no matter how many times a woman cheats on you. Now, I'm hoping that you don't continuously run into women who continuously cheat on you, meaning you have a long resume of women that have cheated on you, because that would suck. And I would have to say at some point in time, you would have to just accept it and just move on with life, right? I mean, that's personally what I would think, or that's the advice that I would give. Like, clearly there's something you're doing. Either you got a small one, you're not putting her through the mattress like she wants to be put through the mattress, or there's something that's missing. There's something you are not doing. So I would tell you, fellas, you're going to have to learn women. You're going to have to learn how to deal with them, because there is no reason that every single woman you meet should be cheating on you. And I would say there is no reason why a woman should be cheating on you outside of her having social media, dating apps, and access to a smartphone, because there is no way for you to actually police what she's doing. And that would take too much time, energy, and effort away from you actually leveling up. Because here's the thing, the majority of women want a man with money. And what we're finding out as men is that relationships are short term. As much as we want them to last for the rest of our lives or all of our lives, we're starting to come to the reality that relationships are short term. So if you're in a relationship, I encourage you to stay in it. I encourage you to stay in it, because once you get out of it, you're going to experience a completely different world. But I got a question for you. What do you think? Would you take a woman back, or have you? Comment your thoughts under this video. I want to thank you again for watching this video. I also want to thank you in advance for liking and subscribing to the channel. See you guys on the next one. Peace.